Can Barnes& Noble be the new savior of physical media collecting? We can only hope. In today's physical media news topic video, we talk about recent news of Barnes& Noble opening more locations before the end of the year to give us more physical media movie collecting opportunities. And then we talk about how Barnes& Noble is doing right now with their Criterion and physical media sales, and are they better than Walmart at this current stage? And then we talk about the future. Who will dominate the physical media collecting retail space? Where does it all go next? So let's get into it. But first, if you love collecting physical media just like me and being a part of this amazing league of mega film fans where you have a friendly film fan community where you get to be welcomed here, talk about the movies you love, and just have a great old time, right spot, my movie friend, go ahead and mega blockbust that like and subscribe. That way you stay entertained and up to date on all the latest physical media topics. So now to blockbust into the news about Barnes & Noble opening up over 50 new locations, or at least on track to, by the end of the year. And that's pretty amazing. That means we're going to have more places to shop for physical media and not just books. As we know, Barnes & Noble often carries physical movies. Yes, 4Ks and Blu-rays, and they have a collection section for us movie lovers out there. We know they're big on selling the Criterions, so we always go there during Barnes & Noble's 50% off sale for their Criterion seasons in November and July. But they also have other studio titles there. They also have other boutique label stuff too, like Arrow and Kino Lorber, and will often do sales with those labels as well. So they're actually packing some movies at Barnes & Noble's locations. Now, not every single Barnes & Noble sells movies. I have been to some locations where they don't have any movies at all, and shame on them for that. But with the opening of more locations, I'm guessing that a handful of these will have movies. Now, probably not every single one, but I think a good chunk of them will have these movies, these Criterions, these studio, these other boutique label releases, and that just gives us more opportunities to hunt for physical media in person, to browse the movies, to pick them up, hold them in our hands, and decide if we want to buy them. And I just love that in-shopping retail experience. I love the thrill of the hunt for physical media because it's just something cool about seeing the artwork in person. There's just something about it. So I've picked up movies just because of that when I go in the retail shopping experience, and I get to really look at the details in person. It makes me want to more pick up the movie, and that's a good thing for everybody. That's great for Barnes & Noble. That's great for me as a customer. Gets me exposed to more movies out there, and that's just a wonderful thing as a movie lover. So Barnes & Noble opening up more locations, giving more opportunities for buying movies in person, I think is so important because they're really the last stronghold of physical media collecting along with Walmart. So let's talk about the impact they are having right now on us collectors. So now to talk about the impact Barnes & Noble has been having on physical media collecting world. Of course, they're doing a wonderful job with books, but I think they're also doing a great job with movies out there. We love talking our movies on this channel, of course, and I've had some really good experiences going into Barnes & Noble. First, I get to meet people that get to talk about the same things I love because you see other people browsing the Criterion sections, you strike up a conversation, you find their movie lover and collector out there too, and you get that communal experience of meeting up with these people, and that's so cool. That's the in-shopping retail experience. You are not going to get that online. Online cannot replace that. Yes, online, there might be a convenience factor to it, but then also you might get stuff damaged when it gets shipped out. Just in person is a lot better in my opinion because you get to hang out with these people, get to talk the movies you love, get to actually fill the cases out there, look at the artwork in person, see if there's a loose disc and decide then if you want to buy it or not. So less chances of getting something damaged because you get to check those copies there, which is really, really cool. And then you get to pick the one that you are most comfortable with. So that is awesome. I love that in retail shopping experience for physical media, and they're just doing a great job with movies. Now, yeah, could they maybe do a little bit better? Yeah, have a bigger selection of Criterions? Sure, have it a little bit more organized. I will say they do suck on organization sometimes, where it's like Arrow titles are scattered everywhere, Kino Lorber titles are scattered everywhere. I'm like, why not have just like your Criterion section, a Arrow section, a Kino Lorber section? I think they should do that approach. That is definitely something I would like to see. You guys let me know if you notice that in the comments below, where that unorganization kind of messes with you a little bit when you're looking for certain titles. But yeah, if they can organize it up a little bit more, maybe have a larger selection. I just think this is an awesome, impactful experience that Barnes& and Noble is doing. And once again, what's the competition out there? We only have Walmart as our last stronghold, and Walmart mostly has DVDs now. Heck, you're lucky if you find 4Ks and steelbooks there, or even Blu-ray sometimes. Usually, you just get DVDs with a new slipcover on it, depending on the season, and that kind of sucks. And talk about misorganization. Walmart is the biggest offender of that. You just never know when they're going to be stocked. I always say Walmart's like a box of chocolates. You just never know what you're going to get. So right now, if I'm comparing both of them, I kind of like the in-store shopping experience at Barnes& and Noble better. I feel like I just have a better experience every time I go to pick up Criterions for Criterion sale season in Barnes& and Noble. It's just a friendlier atmosphere, better clientele there, just a better experience overall, in my personal opinion. So getting into the future here, Barnes& and Noble has a great opportunity to overtake Walmart here by having more of these locations and being stocked with more movies. Now, are they going to seize this opportunity, or are they going to fail? Now, Walmart, in my opinion, when Best Buy got out of the physical media selling game, when Target got out of the physical media movie selling game, I felt like Walmart had a great opportunity to seize, and they kind of slacked on it. Yeah, they had movies there, but they were just so disjointed with how they organized and stocked and what they had available that they really didn't replace Best Buy. So what's our new Best Buy going to be? I think Barnes& and Noble has that opportunity. Imagine if Barnes& and Noble steps up even more and gets really cool steelbooks out there. You see them start having more stuff for other boutique labels. Like imagine a Scream Factory selection or a Vinegar Syndrome collection. I mean, come on, they could just have some really cool sections there. Once again, like how their books are organized, different genres. Imagine different boutique labels organized there in Barnes and Noble. You could go where you want to. It's just so nicely organized, and it would just fit whatever taste you have in movie collecting. Oh my gosh, how amazing would that be? I would pick up more physical media titles, absolutely, and I would just have a better time collecting in person. So Barnes and Noble has an opportunity here. I love to see them opening up more stores, but are they going to be getting out more movies? Hopefully, let's not lose this opportunity, Barnes and Noble. Let's do better than what Walmart's doing. And if we can have Barnes and Noble really step up for the premium collectors, and then you got Walmart for the casual, just kind of people shopping around, getting groceries, get a DVD out there that's nice and cheap, right? So we have both clienteles being catered to with Walmart, Barnes and Noble. We have that connection there. I think it could be great collecting experiences overall. And then we're back to those in-store shopping retail experiences, which just gives some added bonus of amazingness. Once again, get to meet up with people that love movies, and it's just so cool. So I think that's a great opportunity there. Of course, we'll always have online for the convenience. And when you can't get in store, you still have that online option. But I like options. Give me more options. I want more in-store options. I want more online options. If we can have more options, to me, it benefits the consumer. We're going to have to balance prices. I think more stores opening up is just a good sign of what could happen. So hopefully, good things happen in the future. We continue to see stores open up that have physical media, that have movies, and we just improve the collecting experience overall. But those are just my thoughts right now on this subject. Of course, you guys got to let me know, are you excited about Barnes& and Noble opening up more locations? Do you think they'll have wider movie selections there? Are you shopping at Barnes& and Noble? Of course, let's have those fun movie conversations. If you haven't already, go ahead and mega blockbust that like and subscribe. Turn on that notification bell. That way you're alerted when a new physical media topic video posts. I know there's a lot of people that continuously watch the content. They just haven't taken the extra steps yet, but it really does help the YouTube algorithm. So please do that, my movie friends out there, and we'll just have a great time in this community talking movies. And of course, do your part to make the world a better place. Of course, you love this physical media news topic. Go ahead and mega smash the next video right now. And thank you so much, my mega membership supporters. If you love talking and collecting movies, consider joining the Mega League of Film Fans through memberships to support content creation while gaining access to perks like shoutouts, exclusive videos, and future topic choices.